Hello and welcome to AutoBot YouTube channel. Today we are going to see how you can tag the fields which is getting changed dynamically. Okay, so we have seen this particular URL, that is rpachallenge.com, in most of our videos, like even for the UA-Path playlist, as well as if you go to the Selenium playlist also, we have used this particular portal for our basic demos. So if you check closer this particular form, you can see like for each and every session the fields are getting changed. Okay, so earlier the first field was first name, but now it has changed to phone number. Okay, and if I refresh it again, okay, again these fields got changed, like company name, last name, email address, like that it got changed again. So how you can automate these kind of forms if it is dynamic for each session? Okay, so I will show you how you can create the XPath which can standardize your format even though the position of the labels got changed. Okay, so in the first session for the Selenium ID, we recorded the actions for this particular form, and we created this particular test case, right? But there is a limitation for this particular test case, right? So this is totally based on the XPath and it is not related to any of these labels, right? So whenever if there is a change, like so currently here the first field is company name, right? Okay, so even though while we creating this test case, we uh, added this AutoBot for this first name, then not applicable for this address, and automation specialist for the rolling company, right? But even though for this session these fields are getting categorized again, right? So currently the position of a rolling company is here, right? But in our automation this is there at the third field, so it will enter the details in this particular position. Okay, so instead of entering to rolling company, with this automation test case it will enter the details in this address. Okay, so let me show you this test case by executing, and we can see how you can resolve that issue even though if your form is getting changed or the fields in your form is getting changed. Okay. Okay, so let me execute this test case, run current test. So it is opening up rphchallenge.com. Okay, so the current first field is phone number. So instead of entering the phone number, it entered the name, right? So that is the issue with this particular script, because this is not tagged to any of the labels. Okay, so even though if there is any change in the form, or if there is any change in the position of the field also, it will follow the same format as we created the test case, right? So how we can solve this issue? So what I'm going to do is I will show you a basic XPath. Okay, so this is like we can tell like, okay, we are anchoring one particular field to some constant label. Okay, so suppose if you're considering this portal, here we have this particular field, right? So we are going to enter the last name in this particular field. So how we can tag this particular field? So we can tag it to this particular label, right? Last name, or even this phone number. If you want to enter this phone number, you can tag the XPath of this particular field to this phone number. Okay, so this particular XPath will help you to do that particular action. Okay, so this is that XPath dot slash slash, then star, then normal hyphen space of. So it is considering the text. So what is the text that we have to give? So suppose if we want to enter here, means we need to consider last name is the text. Okay, last name is a test, and following that the next input field. Okay, so let me inspect on this. Here if I go to this last name, okay, so after this last name, following to this last name, what is the next field? That is this input field. Okay, suppose if I give this as the label, I have to enter the detail to this input field. Okay, so that's how we created this XPath. So it will identify this particular name, and after that it will enter in the first input field. So it will enter here, details over here. So what I'm going to do is, let me update all these labels based on that. So what is this? This is last name. Okay, so let me copy paste it. Okay, then first name. Okay, what else? Phone number. Then what else? Email. Okay, then a role in company. Then company name. Then address. Okay, so total 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so let me delete the last one. Okay, so now what we have to do is, we need to replace this XPath in our test case. So this is for last name, right? So let me go to test case. So where I have added the last name. Okay, so this is the last name. So let me click on this, just change this one. Okay, so you can use this particular form. Though if you're creating this kind of test cases in any of these other IDEs like Eclipse or IntelliJ, there also you can use this similar kind of format. Okay, this is for first name. This is for email ID. Where is email? Okay, so this is email. And not applicable, I think we have given for phone number. Or let me change the number to some 99999. Okay, then here also I'm going to update the same. Then what else? Role in company. Role in company. Then we have address field. Okay, and AutoBot, and that is for company name, right? Okay, so now I think we have replaced all these XPath, and let me try to execute our test case now. Now it should work fine because we have tagged the particular field to the static label. Okay, so now you can see it has entered the company name, then it is entering the address, then rolling company. So even though there is a change in the field position also, it is entering in the correct field. Okay, so this is how you can standardize your test cases, even though if there is a change in the position of your fields, and if your form is a dynamic page. Okay, so you can use these labels for identifying or anchoring to the fields, so it will help to make your test case a standard one, and it will give you the proper result. Okay, so hope this video is useful for you. Thanks for watching the video. please don't forget to like the video, share to your friends, and please give your valuable comments. So thanks for watching. Bye.